Hello and welcome to Damo's Rants. This is a new series on this channel, sort of like what I've done before, like the podcasts and the things like that, but this is a new twist to it where I put certain things in the news agenda in this channel. I know it's not more of a, I know I don't really try and do very political things, but there's a lot of things on my mind at the moment that is really annoying me and I need to vent. So here's my rant video on certain aspects that are really taking me for a ride, taking the biscuit out of it. But anyway, this rant is on EV cars and the whole agenda behind it. And if some of you may not know, or most of you may not know in that fact, that I actually do own my own EV car. It is not a very good one to say, to be honest with you, and many of my personal friends know that, and many people who have talked to me in the past or meet up with me or go to meetings with me know that that is not actually what I'm all about. It is, I specifically got it because when I actually originally ordered the car, because it's on a rental agreement, so you have to order it and it gets built and stuff like that. So when I ordered the car, we were going through the high petrol prices, like the oil crisis or petrol inflation or whatever it was called. So I was specifically scared. I was absolutely petrified, to be honest with you, with petrol going above £2, because I thought, well, if petrol goes above £2 per litre on the local pumps, I wouldn't be able to use my car, which at that stage I was driving around in a Seat Arona 1.0 TDI, which if anyone knows what Seat is, it's another word for a Volkswagen. So it was basically driving around in a rather large Volkswagen Golf or Volkswagen Polo. They all drive the same. I think the Seat is a bigger version of the Seat Leon. Sorry, the Seat Arona is a bigger version of the Seat Leon. Come on, get into it. And yeah, so I had that. And when I ordered my current car that I'm driving at the moment, we were going through a petrol crisis. So anyway, I order it. I have to wait 9 months, and the petrol are going up and up and up and up and up, and then finally I get it. Last October I get it, and yeah, it was a great novel sort of thing. I loved the car. I ordered it. I loved it when I saw it. However, I did not understand, or I did not realise the pains, the aches, the sleepless nights, the thought of every single time I switched the car on, it's costing me loads and loads and loads of money. So I did not even understand all that. And anyway, I get it, and the local supermarket down near me, I could charge it up on there. So anyway, I'm charging it. It's free charging at that time, so it wasn't really costing me anything. So I didn't really put anything into it. So anyway, but other charges obviously were costing me about 40-50 pence per kilowatt. And then all of a sudden, I go to charge it one day and they say, oh, not enough money in your account. And I'm like, well, it's free charging. No, it isn't. It suddenly went from 0 to, I think it was 20 pence per kilowatt. Then a couple of weeks later, it went up to 25 pence. Then about a month later, it went up to 44 pence. And meanwhile, I'm putting about 30 quid a time into this. And at the start of it, £30, 3 charges. I could easily get it done, 3 charges. This was back in November, December. And then come January, February, I'm paying £30, but I'm only charging it up twice. Now I'm paying £30 per charge to charge it up for 200 miles. Now, if anyone who's listening to this, who's watching this on the second monitor, who's doing their tax returns, doing their work, doing their streaming, doing their whatever that you're doing, laying there and wondering about the world, £30 and it gets you 200 miles, which it doesn't actually get you 200 miles, it gets you 100 miles if you really use it. Now, I do a lot of motorway miles. I'm on the motorways a lot, the M60, the M61, the M1, the whatever, I'm on loads of the local motorways. I'm going up to Burnley, Preston, I've been up to Blackpool, so I'm on the M55, I'm on the M60, M61, M6, M1, all M62 I've done numerous times. And once you take it on the motorway, you can kiss the mileage bye-bye, bang, wallop. You end up, I actually worked it out from here, from my local residence in Manchester to Preston town centre, it cost me about 50 miles. Now that is only a 25 mile journey as the crow flies, or as the road network pans through the English countryside. So it's 25 miles, but I'm averaging 50 miles per distance. So 100 miles whacks the whole range out, and this is costing me £30. Now, I dare anybody who's listening to this to put 30 quid's worth of petrol in. Put 30 quid's worth of petrol or diesel, or whatever you're using, LPG. Put 30 quid's worth. I guarantee you'll get there and back in 30 quid. You at least do it once, or maybe twice. You'd at least do it twice. Now, that trip, I actually did it a few times in my petrol car, in my Seat Leon. That actually didn't even use half a tank, and I was going up there 70 mile an hour, national speed limit. And I was doing this, and I was having the radio on, the heater on, and the things like that. And now I'm facing, now it's late September now of date of recording, and I'm dreading the winter, because the winter is my little devil on my shoulder. The winter is my little devil on my shoulder, because it really does lynch me for money. Now, last winter I was charging it up probably 3, maybe 4 times a week. That's 30 quid. So if you put £30 4 times, that's 120 £120 I'd be paying a month. I didn't pay that in petrol when I had the other vehicle. Now, keep in mind that's only done 6,000 miles, 6,500 miles, and it's due up for its service. Now, I've took this car in for a diagnostic. According to Vauxhall, it's working fine. And believe me or not, I actually had this conversation with a Vauxhall representative, with a Vauxhall mechanic, and he went, "Oh well, you could always switch off turn off the heating, turn off the heated seats, turn off this, turn off that, turn off this, turn off that, turn off this, put it on eco setting." I'll say, right, you drive 20 odd miles with no heating on, no radio, no lights, nothing, just the engine ticking over. Oh, sorry, just the electric generator ticking over. But I'll tell you something. You try and do that, especially at cold at night. What did he expect me to do? Drive in the English countryside with no lights, no lights, no indicators, no radio, no heating, no heated seats, nothing like that. I'm a disabled driver. You can't even expect a normal. I'd say a normal driver to do that. So that's what I really don't understand about the eco sort of stuff, because it's fine telling everyone to drive eco cars, to drive electric cars, and also I've got a beef with people who are saying, oh well eco cars are not that bad. They're not that bad. You can easily drive there and everywhere and this, that and the other. I'm actually a member of a local Vauxhall group, right, an EV Vauxhall group, because I've got, to put more light on it, I've got a Vauxhall Mokka E. A brand new Vauxhall Mokka E, well, I'd say less than a year old. A virtual brand new Vauxhall Mokka E. Now, I'm a part of a group on social media. I'm not going to say what the social media is, but on social media, and I'm like, and people are getting the cars, and within about 2 weeks they're selling them second hand. And this is a car that's worth about £38,000. So you can easily take 10 grand off that, because you take 10% off 12 grand off it, so you're losing 12 grand. Now they do a same version that I've got, same paint colour, same scheme, same trim colour, same trim level and stuff like that, same sort of gadgets that you get in mine, petrol version. Now I'd love to see the petrol version, what that works out with, because I bet you anything, if you put, that's only 1.0 engine, 1 litre engine, because you can't really buy, I mean you can buy up to I can get up to a 2 litre engine, and then it's like But no, I've had 1 litre engines, 1.1s, 1.2s, 1.6s, I've even had a 2 litre engine. And even that is not really as more expensive than this thing. This thing is costing me a lot. So yeah, so anybody considering getting an eco EV car, don't. I'm actually in process, or I've actually processed my application to end the rental agreement. I've more or less, they've agreed to end the rental agreement, even though it's cost me an early rental excess, and I've actually ordered a self-charging hybrid. Now hopefully that will actually serve me a lot better. I mean, the self-charging hybrids, it's a Hyundai and it's a self-charging hybrid, so but it's like, if you want to save more money, go onto the self-charging sort of like, don't go, or even the plug-in hybrids are probably even better. Just have something in a fully electric vehicle. But and then you're getting all these people with Teslas and loads of like the top of the range Mercedes and Teslas going, oh well, these cars aren't that bad, it saves me a lot of money in petrol. even I know, you know, even people with Teslas are actually seeing the downsides to these sorts of things. So, you know, but anyway, without further ado, right, but that's anyway, that's my rant anyway. So that's the first series of my little rant sort of videos anyway. So anyway, without further ado, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and please let me know your horror stories of your own EV, if you've got an EV car, if you've got one of these, even a horror story of your own vehicle, if you've got a new vehicle, or if you've been victim to this Sadiq Khan's yearly scrappage scheme, which that seems to be going down with well, it seems to be going down well. I mean, we've got one local, which is the what's it called? The Clean Air Act, or Clean Air Zone, or whatever it's called. It's the massive signs going all the way around, Clean Air Zone, and it's all a bunch of BS. It's all a bunch of bullshit. It's all a bunch of, oh well, we're doing all. It's all to win political things. But as Uxbridge seen, it's not the way to go. And thankfully, hopefully, I'm not counting chickens just yet, but hopefully Rishi Sunak has actually seen the light of day. Not totally cancelled it. I mean, I would love to have totally cancelled it, because it's not really the whole sort of, it's really impacting me, you, and all the other peasants. Really, I hate to use that word, but it's basically what it is. It's all the other people who are not the ultra elite, the ultra rich people. Even the rich people are actually seeing the thing, and when they're screaming and shouting, that's when it's really bad. You know. So anyway, well, as I said, thank you for listening, and thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time in another video. But yeah, give that comment stream below a little bit of your own comments, your own horror stories, your own sort of rants, or I'd love to hear from you. And keep it Damo DGC channel, and I will see you all next time on another video. And please have a listen to my radio station. That's All FM. That's the Damo Show on Friday mornings, 8 AM, and we will see you all then. Thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time on another video. Bye for now. Bye. Please don't forget to like and subscribe also.